Plus, we've not been in here.
Silky only had 2 vintages of wine behind the bar. The white one and the red.
Hey there, Guru. How's it hanging?
The sirens are wakeful, Detective. You should help them sleep.
Shall we commune, Guru? Share some wisdom?
Well, why not? It's a cold old night, and the ghosts need a treat.
Thank you, baby.
Now that's a kicker. I have a case to crack. Thank you, my friend. I'll be back.
You can heal the ghosts, my man. Just find your purpose.
Smuggled this in.
Yeah, we'll go on stage. That won't be awkward or anything.
No show tonight. Well, what Silky called a show. To me, it was a jackhammer and some energetic shouting. Smash a bottle in here and everyone would go real quiet.
Oh, Adam Jensen's here.
An accident. Or the man himself would have a word to say.
Well, if it ain't my favorite
That's Benny.
gumball.
It's gumshoe, Captain, as I keep telling you.
Yeah, what is it? You found a crock of shit at the end of the rainbow?
I thought maybe we could chew the fat. Maybe catch up a bit. Did you read my case report?
Your evidence? 20 pages on the goddamn sonic grid? It's in the trash, along with your beam Illuminati bullshit. I ain't got time for your crap. Do your job.
But boss, this is important. Seattle's aural soundscape is a fusion of complex...
One more goddamn word and I'll step your lips shut.
I was wondering, you ever hear of the Rebar killer? A case from back in the 1920s.
Long before my time. Name's familiar. Clue me in.
The news hounds called him the Rebar killer because, well, he killed people using rebar. But for us, he was a hunter. Santiago.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I've heard of Santiago. Took down a few of our big names, right? What about him?
Well,
it's just a theory, but I think he's back. That case last week has all his signature moves. Rebar, a missing head, and the Sword of St. James.
So the puzzler of the precinct has another pet theory. Why should I listen this time?
ooh.
Because last time he was in Seattle, he wiped out several powerful kindred. He's a risk.
I get it. It's thin, but we wouldn't want the chief to think we were asleep at the wheel. So go tell him. And tell him I sent you.
Tell Campbell.
Yeah, this turns out to be something, I look good. If it ends up as dog shit, I tell him you slipped a leash. Get it?
I get it. Wheeler said you were in a good mood.
Did he?
I guess he was wrong.
Let's just say a horse came in.
I better go, boss.
Yeah, you'd better.
Good chat, Benny. Good chat. Okay, Campbell was Lou's child, ran Seattle ever since she'd taken a back seat. He was a tough guy and expected everyone to jump when he told him to. He was Benny's boss. He was my boss. He was everybody's boss and dressed like it and looked like it and sat at the top of the big tower like it. He used to be Lou's hench ghoul back in the 20s. I think he'd been a big cheese in the criminal underworld before signing up with our prince, which made a lot of sense. The guru is a chilled out kind of guy. He'd spread his message of peace out to some of the rowdier elements of the street. Most folks seem to appreciate his calming presence. He'd share a drink with me every so often. Okay. big spot, actually. You look fun.
Fabian, you old bloodhound. What can I do for the pride of the PD?
Not a social call, Silky. You had someone here last night. Dangerous. Keeping tabs on a girl.
Fabian, I'd be disappointed if I didn't have a dangerous person in my bar. Why, I can count 2 right here, right now. Listen, my friend. You know the rules. All sorts of people pass through. I don't ask their business, they don't ask mine. I mean, is this court orders or a masquerade breach? Lay it out for me.
Well...
You ever hear tell of a killer by the name of Santiago?
Santiago? Old St. James? Patron saint of veterinarians and skin traders, if I remember rightly. Friend to a certain carpenter in Jerusalem, so I hear. Should I hold a table for him?
Just bend a little, Oak Tree. Was the girl here? Name of Verona.
Verona, huh? You sound rattled by this scene, buddy. I don't know the name. Why are you asking? If this isn't court or a breach of the mask. A hobby? A bird you've taken under your wing? Because there won't be trouble here, saint or sinner. Send her over if you want her to have a safe night out. But no who did what questions answered for you or for anyone. Not unless it's real kindred business.
I know it, I respect it, but this matters. I'll find a way to prove it.
Sure. I'll see you later, buddy.
Okay, so we've hit a wall, but this is fine because...
I headed down to the old Western Recorp.
We're going here. Oh, what was this one? Oh, Weaver Tower.
He wanted the prince to know what was up.
Right.
So I headed down to the old West.
We're gonna go to the, we're gonna go here now. To the construction site. I don't want people to feel that I'm rushing here, but it's literally called fast forward, so you're kind of just like going at rapid speed. And these things seem to be very point to point. If that makes sense. I'm curious if it will kind of give us more open-endedness on how we need to use our powers. So right now, it's pretty straightforward with Fabian's side.
That same scent of concrete Pockets had talked about.
Ah, let's follow. Can I clear this?
Down to the old Western Recorp head. Huh. Guess someone was using gas to keep the lights on. The place reeked.
Ooh.
And it reeked of ghoul.
Here we go.
Ghoul who didn't have access to a shower.
Okay, taking photos of Verona, so that tracks. Looks to have been taken from some distance without the subject's knowledge. The ghoul was a patsy following a photograph of his target. Trail led to a ghoulish hangout in a construction site, and ghouls work for masters. Who's their master? Bartender at the hole in the wall said, been creeped on. Silky didn't say anything. All right.
So our stalker had a picture of Verona. Maybe that'd get Silky to open up.
Okay. Now, I imagine I could have used a power for Silky. Ooh.
People like me are
Nice.
supposed to fool around with gadgetry like you, but let's say we get to know each other a little. Just in the interest of detecting, of course.
I am rugged of manufacture, but have had a tough life, detective. Be gentle with me.
I see you're low on juice. I'll be careful. Any pictures you want to show me?
What are you suggesting, detective?
Well, I don't know. Snaps taken by a miscreant?
All I have is a blurry image of a thumb. The wrong button was selected, perhaps?
A significant thumb?
It does still seem to be attached to a hand.
Positive.
Given there's a national average of a bit less than 2, that does not narrow it down. Any text messages? That's what they're called, right? Or is it SMSs?
Once you have fumbled your way through the menus, there is one smez that has failed to send. It says pizza.
Pizza?
No, very definitely pizza. It is always possible that my owner is slightly less tech-savvy than you.
He does eat, though, so that tells us he's unlikely to be kindred. How about emails?
Good observation.
Anything in the email box?
You're not very confident on accessing my email box, are you, detective? It is the picture most like an envelope, just to the left of the little snake.
Just tell me, please. I'm not made of fingers.
When you finally get there, one message in all capital letters for a special purchase to improve the life of a male. That is all.
Ooh, a natty coat? Maybe a new hat?
Something like that.
No, I'm pretty sure it's junk mail for boner pills.
Anyone left a voicemail?
Since you ask, yes. There is one young lady offering a good time.
What sort of good time? I've always been partial to 3 minutes past 12. If midnight's been and gone, drama is just not gonna happen.
Leaving that aside, detective, there is one other message. I think you should listen to it.
Go ahead.
Open the package. You will see a photograph and a letter. Find the girl in the photograph. Make sure she receives the letter. She must not see you. Do you understand me, David? She must not see you. Now delete this message.
Guess David is a rebel.
Detective, I feel...
You feel...
Aw, wanna play Snake?
Oh, hold me, detective.
Oh, dead. Oh, well. Nice work, little buddy. Maybe I should bury you somewhere.
Okay, well... It's funny, because I was just saying, like, I wonder if it's going to open up to let us do other things with our powers and, like, ways that we want. Seems like there might still be something to investigate in there, though. Yeah. Oh, there it is. What is that? Oh, gave me... a blood pip refill thing. Cool. Okay.
I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. It was his home from home.
Okay, let us get out of here. We'll feed on our friend again. The powers, let's see. Probably this one. I probably could have scried him in that scenario instead of going to look for that evidence.
Hey, old buddy. The Traveler's on. Might I just...
It's the...
We can just jump through that.
Ooh, you are always an inspiration. Well, there's detecting to do.
It's a long road to the sleep of the just.
Silky, guess what?
Is that the light of hope in your eyes, detective? You got something for me, right?
It's been a long night, and I've worn down the shoe leather. My feet took me to the haven of a ghoul. And said ghoul had a photograph of my Verona. He was charged with delivering a death threat to her by his master. Here, take a look-see.
A ghoul now. I wonder whose blood he was sipping. But you're right. This is our kind of trouble. The girl here, I have seen. She was in here last night. Said drinks were on her. That she'd come into money. She decided to make a life change and pawned something that was chaining her down.
Pawned?
Left a ticket stub as a tip. Worthless to me, but maybe useful to
There we
you.
go, buddy.
Well now, that is what we call in the trade a lead. My thanks, Socrates.
A pawn ticket. I figured I should follow that lead to a pawn
We will follow that to Aurora Pawn.
shop. Benny wanted the prince to know what was up, so I'd have to face the man himself.
I don't think it makes sense to go to
Verona
Campbell until
directly was less
we have
likely
all
to
the
get
info.
results.
If you guys could clarify for me, if you've played this, could I have used that ability on him? I imagine I could have. So we'll look for those opportunities. Over here. Eco.
And I think Sophia and I gave up on crosswords back in the early 40s. Too predictable. Not enough spark. They said a cat may look at a king, but when it came to princes, I wouldn't advise it. You could go through 9 lives in surprisingly quick order. I remember when these were all the rage. Then when they were junk. Then when they were all the rage again. Mortals are fickle. I never ate fish in Seattle, even when I was alive. It was something in the way those cold, dead eyes stared right into you. This little guy reminded me that I'd met a lot of suckers in my time.
Ooh, camera.
I always wanted to be that guy. You know, the one who wore a wire and brought down the criminal mastermind. Nico helped me find knickknacks for my office. Knickknacks with history.
Friend Fabian, what brings you to my door? I've had nothing coming to your taste. Just rings of old marriages, necklaces of old mistresses, junk, you know how it is. Discarded memories.
I'm looking for a memory. Came in last night?
Everyone here trades memories for dollars. You know that. What was it? Or who?
Just go to the ticket.
Enough to have a night out. Paid her bar tab. Here, I have a ticket. You know this one?
Ah, yes, that one. She was burdened on the way in and floated her way out.
Here.
Ah, that's right. A locket. One moment.
Progress. I don't know what prompted Miss Verona to sell, but this might give me answers.
Miss Verona? That was not the name she gave me. Ravenna, if I have it right.
Did you get ID?
Now, what is she playing at?
I hope in some way the item brings you joy. Even if it's the joy of detection, huh?
Did she say why she pawned the locket?
Oh, you learn not to ask such things. There is usually sadness or anger down those roads, and to be honest, I did not want to share in hers.
Fair.
How's business?
The festive season approaches. At this time, I receive old gifts so my clients can buy new ones. Renting a moment of happiness. This year, more deposits than purchases. An air of desperation.
Hope the Christmas trade picks up.
Have a good night, my friend.
Okay, so the cell phone, older model, battery is dead. Played back a distorted message, giving orders to the guy who delivered the message to Verona, telling him to give her the message and not be seen. The pawn ticket. It's for the locket. Nico let me have it, but he told me the girl he got it from was called Ravenna, not Verona. It's got the name of Aurora pawn printed on it. Fine. So who is Ravenna? Was it Verona under an assumed name? Silky. It was the leather-clad Hulk who kept the Dutchman bar neutral. It was his place. He wouldn't tolerate violence, which was interesting for a Bruja. He was a solid rock of the sort you'd want on your side if you ever had to visit a hard place. David the Ghoul Courier. Whoever had snuck a death threat into Verona's purse, there was something to do with the Western construction site. His name was David. He'd been given instructions by a mysterious boss on a cell phone, the mysterious boss being presumably the Rebar killer. Verona was going under an assumed name Ravenna, we think. Ghoulish hangout. Creeped on by some guy, definitely at the Dutchman, visited the pawn shop, got a bunch of money, threw out after midnight, hole in the wall, was creeped on as a guy, sure. Who is Ravenna? Okay, so we're going back to the police station.
I wondered if Verona...
I guess so.
Goddamn snow. Wish I had a warmer jacket.
Fast forwarding so hard. Blockbuster would be proud. You guys remember Blockbuster? It was awesome. I do miss that, going to like find a movie, renting it, DVDs, whatever, like so cool. Just browsing.
You found something, right?
I'm looking into avenues, Miss Verona. Avenues and alleyways.
Okay.
Well, they remember you at the Glacier Hotel.
I think they watered down their drinks.
Well, that may be, but like I said, they remember you. And because they remember you, they won't be letting you back in. I'd avoid the place for a while, maybe change your makeup, your name, or move to a new city. Gossip is a terrible thing. Oh, you certainly made an impression at the Macomb bar.
Oh my God, we got in? I'm sure it was amazing.
You could say that. You threw up on the bouncer. You're blacklisted.
Damn it.
You made it to the hole in the wall.
We did? Oh, guess we did.
Playing pool. They tell me a shady character was observing you from the sidelines.
Oh, yeah. Real sour face, that one. I told him where to stick it.
I imagine that you did. The Dutchman didn't strike me as your kind of place, but I was wrong. You were definitely imbibing there, loudly and copiously.
Wow, we made it to the Dutchman? I must have been out of it. We never go there. Way too sketchy for me and the girls. All that leather and denim, you know?
Don't judge.
Much to my shame, I do know. I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop, sold to the broker under a false name.
Oh, that's not mine.
Lies.
Does the name Ravenna mean anything to you?
What? No, it doesn't. Not anymore. And I'll thank you to keep your suspicions to yourself.
Okay, we'll pry it
It's
out
my
of
job
her.
to have suspicions, and you asked for my help.
It doesn't matter. Just keep your nose out of it. I don't need your help. Not anymore.
Something told me she wasn't going to be so talkative, which was a blessing, but meant I'd hit dead end on the case.
Okay, so let's just confirm this one again. Scry the soul.
I didn't think that was worth the effort.
What? Really? Remove inconvenient memories.
I've got nothing to say to you, detective.
This wasn't good. I'd gotten off on the wrong...
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna remove memories.
Memory is fickle.
Got it.
Any news, detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter. I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop, sold to the broker under a false name.
Oh, that's not mine.
Don't worry, it's not a crime I care about. Not like murder or streetcar fare evasion. But how did you come to sell it? And how does it tie into our killer?
I didn't sell it, I swear. But you think the threat is real?
I have no doubt. This killer is real and could strike at any moment. Granted, it's a mite less likely here in PDHQ, though it is still a possibility. But hey, we won't charge a rent.
If it's real, well, I guess I need to tell you.
Thank you.
The locket isn't mine. It belongs to my sister. My ex-sister, Ravenna. Check the photo inside. That's me and her. She, used to be my twinnie. But she's dead to me.
Ooh.
You gotta understand that.
She passed away.
Oh no, we just don't get on. She's gone kind of weird. How's the locket fit in? Does that mean she's in danger?
Everything is connected, miss. It's simply a matter of degree. Try asking Mr. Bacon sometime. If you don't know him, someone will. So, where can I find this twinnie, this Ravenna?
Heck, I don't know. We haven't talked in half a year. Last I heard, she was working at Atrium. That's why I never go there.
I see. Maybe your messenger didn't have a name for his intended recipient. Only a photograph, and a poor one at that.
And they're twins, so...
This'll get complicated. A visit to the Atrium and its mistress takes my comfort thoroughly out of its zone. I'm told she doesn't like the cut of my jib. Between you and me, I don't even own a jib. But as for your situation, I believe you've simply been the victim of a failure in postal delivery, Miss Verona, as so often happens. The case is solved. Your sister is the one in peril. Hopefully I can make it to the atrium before it's too late.
We did it! Basically.
You doing okay?
Detective!
Whoa, that... I'd like a drink. Oh, I needed that. Thank you. Stay safe, Rafe.
Bye!
Bye! Love you. Okay, so now the atrium. That's where we're going. Round and round and round we go. Prevent the murder. I mean, seems easy on paper, doesn't it?
Shouldn't have walked.
So yeah, it seems like you've got a few options as to ways to probably manipulate these guys if you don't have the evidence that they needed, or if they're just not speaking to you, whatever. But it is also cool that you have multiple ways of doing things if that's working the way I seem to see it happening. But I'd be curious if you guys have played this mission any different way, what that was like. And is it like more or less interesting using the powers versus getting the evidence? Does that help or not? I just don't know all the different outcomes, but I'd be very curious. Yeah, and they have a person like right there.
Hey, I need to get in here. Official business?
Private party. No exceptions. If you're not on the list, my hands are tied.
Tell Miss Moore it's me.
No.
Ha!
You sound like a guy who got decaf instead of a double shot.
Okay, so now we're definitely gonna have to use something here. I
figured I needed my strength for other things.
We could get him to forget, obviously, and just try it again. Now we just play in as somebody he's supposed to know.
Sir, long session today.
Long session today. Got the whole album in the can.
Got the whole album in the can, actually. No bust-ups, no dramas, just laying down some real smooth licks, you know?
I didn't realize you played...
What?
Oh. I'm sorry, sir. I have made a mistake. I don't believe you're on our list for tonight.
Ah. Well, I never wanted to go to your party anyway.
Come on, bro.
There she is. I hope business is good, my dearest.
Yikes.
Why, if it isn't the most handsome of my clients?
Yikes.
Keep safe, my dearest.
Go do your duty, brave defender of the city.
Marigold,
Detective.
let us part then, you.
Don't be a
Huh, okay. So hold on. Isn't that her? I think it is, but I can't. Oh, wait, I got this back. Oh, my bad. That's why.
Lovely.
Okay, so session. Government sessions are always a grind. Hit my personal best.
Same old, same old. These things are always a grind.
So I hear, sir.
Okay.
But it's important work.
I'm a politician.
I'd like you to know that I appreciate it, and you can always rely on my support.
Thank you, citizen. Always good to know the public are behind me. Might I go in?
Of course. Enjoy your evening,
Nice.
Senator.
Oh, I intend to.
Okay. We're in. Let's prevent this bad boy.